Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show how I made this custom Mandalorian Mega Construx figure, as well as this little diorama for him to stand in. So the first thing I do is get the body parts. They're going to match the size of the figure that I want. And with the Mandalorian, I've already made a cast of his helmet, so I've got quite a few spare ones now, so I can make quite a few variations of this character. And I'm going to make his cape out of this plastic. If I cut near the top of the bottle, it's already got the curve to it, which will go over his shoulders. And then I can cut out a neck part and just slot it over. I've already started saving a variety of bottles and plastic bits and pieces, just so I can use in future custom builds and dioramas. And then it's just a case of gluing it onto his shoulders. So this time his chest plate I'm going to make out of milliput. I've already used it to make his shoulder pads, and now I'm going to make his chest plate. So this is great stuff. It feels just like plasticine, so it's easy to move and mould and pose. And then you can cut it. And use little tools to shape it. And then after about 5 hours or so, it'll go rock hard. And then if you need to, you can sand it down or even drill into it. Now I can attach the strap and some bullets. And some more bullets around his ankle. So for his rifle, I'm just using a Lego rifle that I've got and just making a few adjustments to it. I just love this tool, it's so great for cutting and sanding. So there he is, pretty much done. I've added a few more bits of milliput to his legs to make them little leg plates. And for this pose I'm going to have him standing on a stormtrooper helmet. So for the base of this diorama I'm actually using a Lego base plate, mainly because I've got loads of these around. This one's already been used before to make moulds with, which is why it's still got bits of this sticky stuff on. And then with more Lego I can just build up the back wall, making it look exactly how I want. And there we go, and the door size seems pretty reasonable to the height of the Mandalorian, something that should work well. And then using the plaster of Paris sheets again, just wrapping around the bricks. So when the plaster of Paris dries it'll go rock hard and it'll stick to it nicely. Plus the other thing I like with the plaster of Paris sheets is the sort of rough texture look it gives, with all these little gaps of the holes. And I think it'll add great texture to the wall. And for the floor I'm going to use the wall tile adhesive, as when this dries this goes rock hard too, and it's nice and easy to put on. So it covers the floor well and it's very cheap to use. As I don't want to have to glue the Mandalorian to the base, I'm just going to use one stud in the ground for him to stand on. This way I can take him off and have him separately, or use him in another diorama. So adding a few more Lego parts finishes off this build quite nice. Now both the diorama and figure have both been given a grey primer, they're now both ready to paint. So I'll start with the base and do what I always do, use the biggest brush I've got and get the colours on nice and quick and even. All the paints are still watered down, as this helps the paint go on nice and easy. In this case, it's easier to paint some of the bits separately, and then just add them at the end. And the same with the figure, using a large brush just to get the paints on nice and even. I'll use a smaller, finer brush at the end just to tidy up any bits where I've gone over. And then once it's all painted, go over with a black wash just to add in some texture and some depth to the scene. This is the part I love. You don't have to be too neat, and it really does make the piece look so much better. And the floors come out really well because parts of it are starting to crack, so it looks like natural flooring now. So I'm nearly done with the figure, just neatening up a few areas with a smaller brush. And I'm adding some black wash to the figure as well, but in this case I'm not going to put any over his shiny armour, just because I want it to stay nice and neat and new. And there we go, I can put a few bits back together now. add my figure, and I'm done. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and leave some comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video and what you might want to see me do in the future. Here's another video you can click on to see more of what I do. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell just so you get informed of when my videos come out. If you are able, guys, it'd be great if you could share this on Twitter, your Facebook page or Facebook group, Discord and Reddit. That'd be awesome. Okay guys, that's it. Bye for now.